Let me ask you something. If you hit the lottery tomorrow, would you be the person to tell the world, buy a Lamborghini and post it all over Instagram? Or would you just casually sip your coffee, nod at your bank balance, and keep it on the down low? Be honest, because your answer will tell me everything I need to know about you. And about why some people stay rich while others just look rich for 5 minutes on Instagram. Basically, here's the reality. Most people think wealth means flexing. Designer this, luxury that, and enough shiny stuff to open your own jewelry shop. But you know who's really winning? It's the guy wearing a $20 hoodie from the clearance rack at Target, quietly stacking cash while everyone else is drowning in credit card debt trying to keep up. That, my friends, is what we call stealth wealth, and it's certainly a game changer. But what exactly is stealth wealth, and how do people pull it off without a single Gucci belt in sight? And most importantly, how can you master it without turning into a cheap and frugal hermit? Just stick around, because today I'm pulling back the curtain on the secrets of those so-called silent millionaires. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at wealth the same way again. So without wasting any time, let's dive in. First, just picture this. Imagine you're at a family barbecue. Uncle Dave rolls up in a brand new sports car, wearing a gold watch so shiny it could blind the neighbors. He spends the entire day talking about his expensive trips and new gadgets. Then there's Aunt Linda. She's sitting quietly in the corner wearing an old sweater and eating her potato salad. What Uncle Dave doesn't know is that Aunt Linda owns 5 rental properties, has 0 debt, and could probably buy and sell him if she felt like it. But she won't because, well, Linda, she's mastered the art of stealth wealth. This is the essence of what stealth wealth actually is. True financial security and independence without the need to announce it to the world. And the best part, it's a lot easier to achieve than you might think. What is stealth wealth? So what exactly is this fancy term called stealth wealth? Let's define it. It's living below your means, regardless of how much money you have. It's about avoiding the social pressure to flaunt your success and instead focusing on building real, lasting wealth. Think of it as financial confidence in disguise. And it's not just Aunt Linda. Billionaires like Warren Buffett and Mark Zuckerberg practice stealth wealth every day. Buffett still lives in the house he bought in the 1950s, and Zuckerberg's wardrobe looks like he raided a Gap clearance rack. Now, I'm sure you're asking, why do they do it? Well, it's because they understand that wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about freedom and security. Now, what I've just revealed is only a surface-level definition of stealth wealth. Pay attention, because what you're about to find out next is exactly why the most successful people in life continue to get richer. Subscribe and give this video a like for updates on all of our upcoming videos. Why stealth wealth is important. Now let's talk about why stealth wealth matters. First off, it keeps you safe. Think about it. If no one knows you have money, you're less likely to attract scammers, freeloaders, or, let's be honest, that one cousin who always needs to borrow money. Oh, you know the type. They're like, hey, I saw your new car. Can you spot me $500 for rent? Not today, Brad. Not today. Not only that, but stealth wealth helps you avoid lifestyle inflation. When you start earning more, it's tempting to spend more. But the real winners are the ones who don't fall into this trap. They keep their expenses low and their investments high. Now, before we continue, understand that watching this video alone is not enough. If you've been watching our videos on building wealth and financial freedom, you'll already know that staying under the radar is just the beginning. You'll have to develop a lifestyle and mindset that we explain step by step in each one of our videos on the channel. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. How to achieve stealth wealth. Step 1. Master the act of humility. So what's the first rule of stealth wealth? Stop flexing. You don't need designer labels to prove your worth. In fact, the richest people are often the ones who look the most average. So trade that flashy watch for a simple one and call it a day. Step 2. Invest in assets, not liabilities. Here's a simple rule I want you to remember. If it doesn't make you money, it's a liability. Instead of buying a luxury car, invest in real estate, stocks, or a business. Remember, assets are your ticket to financial freedom. Step 3. Learn to say no. Now trust me, I know this one's tough, but it's necessary. When your friends suggest a lavish trip you can't afford, it's okay to say no. Just because you have money doesn't mean you need to spend it. Practice this line. That sounds amazing, but I'm focused on something bigger right now. You'll be surprised how much more your friends will respect you for that. It's a win-win situation. Step 4. Stay quiet about your finances. The number one rule of stealth wealth is simple. Don't talk about it. The less people that know, the better off you'll be. Even the closest people in your circle will always look for handouts, especially when they know you got it. Don't be that friend or family member. Trust me, your peace of mind will thank you. Step 5. Embrace minimalism. I want you to ask yourself this: do you really need 50 pairs of shoes or a mansion to be happy? In fact, the less you own, the freer you feel. If you just try to focus on quality over quantity, you'll be amazed at how much your life improves. Now, since you made it this far, let me paint the perfect picture for you. Here's the story of Rich Ryan and Simple Sally. Ryan buys the latest gadgets, drives a leased luxury car, and spends every weekend at high-end clubs. Now let's turn to Simple Sally. She drives a used car, shops with coupons and discounts, and invests every spare dollar. 10 years later, Ryan's drowning in debt, while Sally is living off her investments in her beachside home. So what's the moral of the story? Stealth wealth wins every time. What are some common misconceptions about stealth wealth? Some people think stealth wealth means being cheap or boring. This is simply not true. It's about making smart choices and living on your own terms. I promise you can still enjoy life. You just don't need to post every moment of it online. The fact of the matter is, luxury can be simple and meaningful. It's not about impressing others, it's about fulfilling yourself. What exactly can stealth wealth do for you? At the end of the day, what's the number one reason you should strive for stealth wealth? The answer is simple, and it's only one word: freedom. Think about it. When you're rocking stealth wealth, you're not bound by the endless hamster wheel of keeping up appearances. No need to buy the latest overpriced gadget, lease a car with doors that open like a sci-fi movie, or upgrade your wardrobe every time a TikTok trend changes. You're free to live life on your own terms, not dictated by what other people think rich should look like. And let's be real, flaunting wealth is like putting a giant "please rob me" sign on your back. When you're stealthy, no one's asking you for loans, hitting you up for business opportunities, or trying to calculate your net worth from your Instagram feed. You can sip your coffee in peace while your flashy friends are out there dodging pyramid schemes at every brunch. Stealth wealth is like being a financial ninja. Nobody sees you coming, but you're quietly dominating life, investing, growing, and protecting your wealth without anyone the wiser. It's the ultimate power move, because true wealth isn't about how loud you shout. It's about how quietly you win. Now, after all of the steps you've learned up to this point, there's really only one question that nobody but you can answer. And the answer to that question will either make or break your financial future. And that question is, are you ready to start? Are you ready to trade that flashy life for the free life? If so, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which stealth wealth habit you're going to adopt first. However, before you can achieve stealth wealth, you'll need to know exactly why wealthy people never talk about money in the first place. And there are 10 clear reasons why this happens. Just click the video on the screen now to find out why. We'll see you in the next one.